This is a frustrating review because if you watch the last video of Reanimal, which I think was my fourth and final one, I'm not even bothering to finish the game. I'm going to go online and look to see how far it was from finish it, but I'm pretty sure it was pretty close to the end there. The crashes at the end there drive me insane. And then the controls of the tank being reverted in the sequence where you're being chased by the sheep boss drives me insane. But that aside, let's talk about the positives of this game. I'm just up creating the video from my last Reanimal playthrough, so excuse me if CapCut jumps in. I'll get rid of that window. But from the makers of Little Nightmares, Reanimal is an enjoyable experience, despite my negatives at the beginning there. The controls are fine. The controls are pretty much the same as Little Nightmares, specifically the first game, and it has the horror feel of that first game. I love the fact that in this game you actually can drive at certain points in the game, like vehicles and stuff, like a boat, and you have like the kind of like the attack way of dealing with enemies. I actually like that because combat in these games can get a bit annoying because that's what I found difficult to comprehend with Little Nightmares 2. I didn't like the controls of the combat in that game, but in here it makes sense for the point you are forced to defend yourself. And they're not overly annoying either, okay? The graphics are clean, smooth. The creature designs are really cool. So despite the crashes and all that, I recommend playing this game. They better patch the game to fix it because that's annoying on this kind of a game that doesn't graphically overhaul your system for a game like this. It shouldn't crash like that. It shouldn't lag like that. Okay? But overall, I would probably say buy Reanimal. I wouldn't say full price, maybe on a sale, just because of the crashes currently, and I'm sure they'll patch it. I mean, they'd be stupid not to. But co-op in this game, I don't play these games for that, so I couldn't give you my thoughts on that. But overall, it is an enjoyable experience, and at least with a couple of videos there, you see, me play through it all and experience this game at its fullest. It's just stupid that it had to crash at the end and frustrate me, and I don't like that. So for the ending of this game, unfortunately, you'll have to YouTube it if you want to know what happens. But that's my quick thoughts as possible on Reanimal. Uh, I think a sequel, if they ever make one, would be in order. I think it'd be cool, given that it has the same elements of horror and so forth in it. And I like the different locales that you go to, like the end there with the war trenches and even part of that school area with the dusty kids, that you beat up with your crowbar. And the
Hey
short
everyone,
underwater
we're
sequence
going
there.
to finish
That
off
was my,
Reanimal today.
yeah, that was just my cap cut. Um, but yeah, I recommend that this replayability of this game. I would choose Little Nightmares as a more replayable game. Even though Reanimal does have a lot of neat stuff in it, it's just that I like the original Little Nightmares for a replayability for me. Kind of like Limbo, I've played and beaten a bunch of times, and Inside, I've played and beaten a bunch of times. I just find those games more replayable and fun for me to go back and revisit. Reanimal, yeah, its replayability is every once in a while, maybe every Halloween. I go that far, but just out of the blue for replayability to pick up and go, Little Nightmares 1 is my go to over this. Um, but that's not to say that it's not a very good game, despite the stupid crashes. Anyway, that's it.